The Morgan and Peace are out. 24 is a fun year, and it's just beginning. But part of the fun is the fact that the series is all about the historic series, the original Morgan dollars, which goes back all the way to 1878. And that year we had 3 coins made: Philadelphia East Coast, San Francisco West Coast, and it was not New Orleans for the middle of the country. Year 1, it was Carson City, the fabled Wild West Mint. And tonight, as part of our bonanza this week, look at our crazy price. Time out. Let's just look at the coin, look at the price, and I'm going to be quiet for 7 minutes. I can't do that, but it speaks for itself. Firsts are always significant. In the Morgan Dollar series, which happens to be the #1 collectible coin in the world. Wow. Yeah, that price is special. We have had it on sale for $249.95 here and there over the last year whenever we found a good deal. $279 to $299 is really the price point. And my competition is way north of that. But let's talk about the Morgan Dollar. Let's talk about the Carson City Mint, because it's one of the great stories of American coinage history. So we're going out west to get gold, right? The California gold rush is in 1849. A wonderful time. Get on that wagon and go, and everybody wants to find their fortune. Well, to do that, you have to take the Oregon Trail, found by Lewis Clark Sacagawea decades earlier, and migrate to get over the mountains, right? If you're not going by ship, and at that time, no Suez Canal, no other means of getting through the middle. So you have to do what? You have to go all the way around the Cape. Takes a good time as well. A lot of people can't afford the journey by sea. So we take the Oregon Trail, and we get to the mountains, and it's too cold, too difficult. We stay there. Many people then stay there versus going over and etc. Those that stayed, a number of them just started putting up developments and so forth, and they were now living on the frontier. And then the largest silver vein in U.S. American history is found, the Comstock Lode. And that just changes everything. Now the rush is to the upper northwest and finding silver. The silver interests out west petitioned the U.S. Mint because at that time in history, we were still on the hook with Spain and Great Britain for silver. It was on the books until 1857 that those two foreign countries' currency were legal tender here. Comstock Lode changes everything. Finally, we have enough silver to where we can have a silver dollar of our own every year without question. I mean, there were decades in the early 1800s, we didn't even have a silver dollar. So the U.S. Mint hires George T. Morgan to design this beautiful coin. And that's where the nickname the Morgan Dollar comes from. So 1878, the Bland-Allison Act passes, and it creates this. 3 mints are striking year 1. Philadelphia for the East Coast, San Francisco for the West Coast, and then we have Carson City, which is right down the street from the silver, striking for the Midwesterners. And if you look at the numbers, it's the key coin. San Francisco and Philadelphia were give or take 9.7 million, which is not a huge number when you look at the history of the Morgan Dollar. But Carson City, this coin is the lowest minted coin of the year. 2.3. 2.2 actually. Now, you'll also notice that the coin we're showing here on the air is a hand-selected circulated coin. It is a homogeneous coin. And what I mean by that is the front and the back are going to balance themselves. How many times have you frequented a coin show, did you see a coin, look at it and say, I love it, can I see it? And then they give it to you out of the case, and you turn it over and you go, oh, bad spot. Oh, big rim ding. Oh, discolorization or just writing on the coin. This one, the first, the best. Wow. Tonight, as I referenced, tonight only, I don't think it's going to make it through our presentation at this price with the quantity we have, the limited quantity on hand. But again, it's a special week, and we're happy to have it available at a crazy price. They approve it, I'm happy to talk about it. Absolutely. So let's look at my competition. $3.99. So when we were at $2.79 to $2.99, we were $100+ less. Now we're half the price for the same beautiful quality coin. But here's another left turn to discuss. Morgan dollars are more popular than they've ever been lately. And why is that? Well, in 2021, for the anniversary, the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan, which was 1921, the U.S. Mint decides to make a new silver dollar, a new Morgan. The first coin out of the chute was Carson City in New Orleans. They made 175,000 of all 5 of the mint marks that struck the Morgan. And on May 24th, the 21 Carson City went out, sold out in 3 minutes, to a point where so many people were upset with the process, they delayed the launch 9 weeks until the next release which was August 2nd. Wow, huh? Now, 175,000 coins were struck, sold out, and today, can you find it for under 400? If you go to PCGS and NGC and look at the population reports, how many coins they have seen, all grades, beautiful hand-selected, circulated like this one, all the way through the gorgeous uncirculated specimens that have a hefty price tag tied to them. If you add them together, you don't get 75,000 coins. So this coin's, according to the experts, 100,000 coins less to the industry. It is the first Carson City Morgan, and it sells for significantly less than the brand new one. Go figure. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. I didn't think we were going to make it to 8-9 minutes. So the first, yes, the 1878. The rarest, the Carson City. The fabled storyline, absolutely. And tonight, all that added together comes down with the hammer. And the hammer tonight is the price. We are thrilled to be able to offer you these beautiful specimens at just $199.95. A quantity, your choice. We have a limited number here, so if you wanted to pick one up for yourself and one for your friend, or that's someone special you're trying to get into collecting, what a great way to get started, right? With the first year of issue Carson City Morgan, the 1878. And tonight, only $199.95. Oh my.